the perception of danger grows out of proportion. Welcome to the Abyss Garden, a secluded land where we create daily pathways. Tarot cards made to help nurture our creativity, to inspire new stories and illustrations. Today's illustration portrays the colony of bottled abyss, being preyed upon by the inhabitants of the Roots Maze. In this scene, we'll find the colony surrounded, trying to save itself from this ever-growing threat. But without further ado, let's discover the 3 pathways we drew to help us create this new illustration. The Corroded Field was first, and it states that an entity's decay is another's growth. I decided to represent this idea through these multiple caterpillars enlarging themselves as they feel threatened by this abyss colony, its apparent weakness reinforcing their aggressivity. Second came the old mechanism, which states that outputs are the result of unknown patterns. Here, what came to my mind was to portray one of these caterpillars, expanding to a gigantic size, begging the question as to how these tiny beings are able to reach such heights in so little time. And finally, the last card we drew was the Fair Trade, which states that entities thrive from each other. This pathway led me to have more and more of the caterpillars bubbling up, mimicking their peers to threaten the abyss. And there you have it, 3 pathways turned into one illustration. And from it, a new card has joined our collection, the Thriving Threats, which states that the perception of danger grows out of proportion. If you end up drawing this card during your creative endeavours, it might lead your characters to feel increasingly terrified as they travel unknown lands filled with never-seen entities. It might bring a feeling of paranoia as one's mind gets more and more alarmed, picturing its deepest fears emerging from the unknown. Or it might even help you to create emotional dread in your stories, slowly cranking up the possible dangers awaiting for your characters. But these are only a few examples among the endless ideas that your unique point of view could lead to. And I would be really curious to discover how this new card could influence your creations. Feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts. If you would like to acquire some pathway cards to nurture your own creativity, or if you'd like to see your unique point of view change the garden, all the information you need will be waiting for you down below. Have a nice day, and see you tomorrow for a new pathway.